Yo, Metro Boomin and Future just dropped their collab album, and while it's packed with bangers, one joint got fans going wild. They kept the features under wraps and then bam! Out of nowhere, Kendrick Lamar jumps in, making his grand return to the game and sending the internet into a frenzy. Kendrick ain't holding back either. He's got some words for Drake and J. Cole, who've been hailed as part of the big three or the top three in modern rap. In the track, Kendrick kicks it off with D.O.T, the money, power, respect, playing on his K.Dot alias and his own take on who the real big three are. Back in high school, Lamar went by K.Dot and was dropping freestyles for his crew. He used K.Dot from 2003 to 2009, but switched back to his birth name for that artistic vibe. The name change was just me basically developing myself, he said in an interview. Then Kendrick keeps it rolling saying, the last one is better, say it's a lot of goofies with a check, throwing shade at Drake, talking about his collabs and Nike ties, cause you know Nike's symbol is that check mark. Kendrick ain't holding back, man. He straight up throws shade at both Drake and J. Cole, two rappers he's been tied to and compared with throughout his career. He's calling them out by name, mentioning their track First Person Shooter from 2023 and Drake's album For All the Dogs. He's basically saying he ain't playing that big three game they've been pushing for years, even if Cole himself has been repping it. Cole said in his single, "Love when they argued the hardest MC. Is it K.Dot? Is it Aubrey? Or me? We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali." Kendrick wraps up his diss with, "Mother the big three, man, it's just big ol' me. Man, what's up? I'm really about that life. And your best work? It's like a light pack, man. Prince outlived Mike Jack, man. What's up? Before all your homies get laid to rest, it's like a K with all these nines, he gonna see Pet Cemetery. What's up?" Kendrick's letting both them other rappers know their stuff ain't gonna outlast his. He's comparing his body of work to Prince, who outlived Michael Jackson by almost 7 years. They both been in the game, pop music-wise, for like 2 decades, and they had their own beef going public just like Kendrick's doing with them, 2 MCs now. You can see some similarities in these beefs too. Kendrick and Prince, they got deeper artistry in what they put out, even though they might not be as big in the mainstream as their peers. Drake and Michael Jackson, on the other hand, they're like the kings of pop in their own times. Kendrick's always shown respect to Prince too. He talked about trying to get Prince on his track Complexion, a Zulu Love, back in 2015, but they couldn't finish it up before time ran out. It's wild how Drake and Kendrick, along with their crews, been throwing these subtle shots at each other for ages. But now, K.Dot's dragging Cole into the mix, which is kinda unexpected. Usually them two been chillin' public, even talking about doing an album together back in 2015 when they swapped beats on Black Friday. What's interesting is Kendrick chose to diss Drake on a track with Metro Boomin and Future. Now, we ain't sure if Future and Drake got any real beef, but they ain't been collabing as much since Future's album, I Never Liked You, dropped in 2022. There's been whispers that Metro and Drake ain't seeing eye to eye behind the scenes, which could have led Future to take sides with one of his day ones.
I don't know about these guys that go away 3, 4, 5 years, want to chill out, all that shit. That's not me.
And then you got Big Sean jumping into the ring, coming in hard with his recent freestyle. Looks like he ain't holding back on the big three: Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole. Big Sean straight up rapped, "I think where I lack most as an artist is consistency. I just haven't had the energy to compete with enemies." Oh, the Detroit rapper spits. Or y'all so-called bigger three, but every verse I lay, fans love to say, "Man, and as is sleep." As we all know, this isn't the first time Drake has been dissed by a big rapper or a part of some rap beef. Let's not forget what went down between Drake and Meek Mill. It all started with a tweet, as many rap beefs go nowadays. "Stop comparing Drake to me too. He don't write his own raps." On a Tuesday evening, Meek Mill hit up Twitter to call out Drake, straight up saying he don't write his own rhymes. Meek went on, claiming Drake didn't push Meek's album, Dreams Worth More Than Money, cause he found out Drake was using a ghostwriter. Meek Mill spilled more hate by pointing out that Drake is way out of it compared to Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. He continued to say that he would have taken out Drake's verse off their DWMTM collaboration, Rico, if he would have known that Drake didn't write it himself. OG Mako popped up in the conversation to back Meek Mill's ghostwriting claims against Drake, pointing out one ghostwriter, Quentin Miller. "Some of us been new, Meek just put it in the air," he tweeted. Meek not hatin', he's being honest. He proceeded to tweet a screen grab of credits of a handful of songs from Drake's latest mixtape. "If you're reading this, it's too late," that shows Miller credited. 6 man, 10 bands, and Know Yourself. Meek then tweeted Miller's name, almost as confirmation. Then Meek Mill joined Nicki Minaj on stage during her The Pinkprint tour stop in Bristow, VA to shout out Drake, not apologize. "I was just upset as a fan. Shout out to Drake. Let him be great in all the mothered and lanes he's great in." During his 2-hour Beats 1 OVO Sound radio show on Saturday, July 25th, Drake unleashed a song allegedly aimed at Meek Mill titled Charged Up. "Niggas snitching on us without no interrogation, I stay silent cause we at war and I'm very patient. 6 God is watching," he raps. "Done doing favors for people cause it ain't like I need the money I make off a feature slash I see you niggas having trouble going gold, turning into some so-and-sos that no one knows," he raps. Perhaps referencing the Dreams Worth More Than Money collaboration in question, Rico. Meek Mill wasted no time to respond to Charged Up on Twitter and later on stage. "Baby lotion soft," he tweeted. "I can tell he wrote that one though. I heard that shit was very soft. Baby lotion soft," he reiterated on Sunday, July 26th, on Brooklyn's stop of the Pinkprint tour. Meek Mill even referenced the infamous beef between Notorious Big and Tupac. "We aren't going to focus too much mother***ing energy on that. But I'ma let you know, when it comes to this rap shit, Biggie and Tupac had to die to become the mother***ing greatest. If you gonna be the mother***ing greatest of this shit, just make sure you're doing your mother***ing pen game and keep it all the way a mother***ing 100. Nicki Minaj also shared a few words on ghostwriting during her Brooklyn The Pinkprint show. "See a bitch ass niggas can't write my raps. You know why? You don't have the heart or the mind frame or the motherfucking intellect, nigga. You don't even know how to pronounce the mother F words in my raps, B." Drake didn't wait for Meek Mill's response. While people slept during scary hours, Drake went ahead and released another diss freestyle aimed at Meek Mill titled Back to Back. A standout line from Back to Back that quickly flooded timelines was one referencing Meek Mill's opening slot on Nicki Minaj's The Pinkprint tour. "Is that a world tour or your girl's tour? I know that you gotta be a thug for her. This ain't what she meant when she told you to open up more." Twitter was then filled with memes of Meek Mill, who was collectively pronounced the loser of the rap beef between the two. Even though Meek was the one who started it all, he ended up taking a big hit to his reputation for years to come. And there you guys have it. What are your guys' opinion on Kendrick Lamar coming out of his hiatus to diss Drake and Cole? Do you think they'll respond? And if so, who do you think will end up winning? Let us know down in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching.